guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Look at all of my beauties just waiting to be in the round pen to be worked and brushed and, have their fun time. I absolutely love it. Alrighty, today we're going to talk about a KJ lawsuit. Can you believe it? I mean, some people can. Y'all just stick with me. Okay, so I get back online and I am listening to All Things Classy. Thank you very much for this. And she is talking about KJ being sued again. So my immediate thought was Duggars. Yep, Duggars. It wasn't. Okay, guys, this is all my opinion. This is all allegedly. 100%. 100%. This is all for entertainment purposes and just having fun. But okay, so once again, I thought it was the Duggars. I was like, it's about time, in my opinion, that, something be said or done. Well, guess what? It's not. It's Todd Chrisley. Did I see it coming? In a way, yes, because she talks a lot about him, and she likes to get on Twitter, and she likes to say things on Twitter. And when she goes on her little Twitter rampage, I'm telling you right now, she says things that maybe she shouldn't say, but she says them, and then she will delete them. And, it was one of Todd's podcasts, I think it was, that he was talking about it. How she goes and she decides that she's going to private everything. She's going to do certain things. Sorry, guys, it's Texas. It's hot. And I have to keep pushing my sunglasses up because of the sweat. Yeah, it's happening right now. But anywho, so how many of y'all actually started thinking when, it said that there was a lawsuit coming? How many of y'all started thinking, yep, it was going to happen? It was 100% going to happen. Or how many of y'all people started thinking, why Todd Chrisley? Why? Because, he said something, just listening to, and I'll link it below, All Things Sassy. He said something about how she uses Lindsay against him and, things that have been said. The thing is Lindsay's her friend. And she says a lot that she doesn't use Lindsay as a source. Do we believe her or not? Is Lindsay a source? Is Lindsay, part of this or not? Kind of like Clark Swanson. He wasn't a source until it came out and all the lawsuit came out and all that. And then it was like, okay, yeah, Todd Swanson was my source. So how many of y'all actually thought about that? Me, I thought 100%, like I said in the beginning, I thought 100% this is going to be a Duggar thing. It's got to be a Duggar thing. There's just no way in any other form, fashion, or how. Sorry, she's kind of dirty. It's got to be a Duggar thing. But man, was I surprised. Holy goodness, I was surprised. I couldn't believe it that it was actually Todd Chrisley. Now, she says that she has been, he's threatened this before. And he hasn't done anything. Well, he says he sent something over to the lawyer, and I'm just going off of what I heard. That's all I'm doing. He said that he was sending something over to the lawyer for her to review and, for this to actually start. So she did, and this was from me watching a couple of different people. She did a live stream where she was happy and, go lucky and there was nothing wrong and whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden she does another one where, did the mood change? Oh yeah, the mood changed a lot. It was a more serious tone. It was a more serious mood. And it was more serious of, okay, this is actually happening. Do I think that she's, and this is like I said, think. Do I think that she's really worried about Todd Chrisley? No, I don't think she's really worried about Todd Chrisley. And the reason why I say this is because I don't think KJ worries about much of anything she says. I really don't. And KJ has that liberty. KJ is, a reporter. Sorry, let me introduce y'all real fast if I possibly can, if she'll let me. This is my hussy. And yes, that's her name. 100%. That's her name. She's got a great big huge head. She doesn't like the camera. She's going to run from me until I start brushing her. But anywho, talking back to Todd Chrisley, yeah, I get sidetracked a lot because I get out here with them and I start having fun and I start playing with them and I start brushing them, and I'm like, hey, I got to get these horses brushed and I got to get, little dirt spots off of them because I don't want to bathe them today. So I got to do this, and yeah, I get a little sidetracked here and there, but she's good as gold. You can't beat it. But the whole Todd Chrisley thing, if he's got lawsuits out that she's been talking about, or cases out that she's been talking about, then doesn't that, it's public information according to Katie Joy. Not KJ, Katie Joy. I got to get myself saying Katie Joy. Oh, bad habits. They're hard to drop. Okay, so she's got to get more used to, I got to get more used to saying KJ. And she's got to get more used to saying allegedly in some of her things, in my opinion. And when she's covering open court cases and she's got the documents for them and she's got all that for them, then, can she discuss them publicly? Yes, I do believe so. I don't have my legal degree. In that case, I don't have my legal degree. But I think that she can still discuss them. The thing is, I think she gets herself in trouble whenever it comes to Twitter. I think she gets herself in trouble when it comes to Instagram. I think she gets herself in trouble when it comes to her lives. And she will go on Twitter rants, and those Twitter rants get her in trouble. They honestly do. And she's proven that more than once. And that's why she's like gone in and, whenever she was doing the Toddy case and all that, it was don't delete evidence, don't delete evidence, don't delete evidence. I love this. I love being able just to walk up behind them. I really do. But anywho, so yeah, Janet sidetracked once again. So sharing public documents is 100% fine. But when you start putting your personal opinion on it, I think that's when you get yourself in trouble. Just, in my thought process, and we all know Katie Joy. We all know Katie Joy. And I try to be positive in every single one of my videos, and I'm being positive in this video. We know Katie Joy, and so Katie Joy will start going on a rant. I love you too, baby. Yes, I do. I love you too. So Katie Joy will go on a rant, and these rants can last for a while on Twitter. Now, I'm not on Twitter. I'm not, because, they say that it's a very horrible place to be, and so I choose not to get on Twitter. I got enough going on in my life, 100%. But when she goes on these Twitter rants, and I start hearing about them and all that, then I start thinking to myself, why? Why? Katie Joy, can you do me just a little bit of a favor? And I am not a hate channel. For anybody who thinks that I am a hate channel, you are wrong. I am not a hate channel. I don't give my hate towards anybody. I do not send hatred towards anybody. And y'all make sure you don't go down in the comments and y'all don't go over to her channel or none of that. And y'all give any hate or anything like that. Y'all just leave it alone. It's not worth it. The hate is not worth it whatsoever at all. But I have to sit here and I have to fully think that whenever she's on a Twitter rant, is she thinking? Is she? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's one of these things where you get mad. And okay, guys, in Katie's defense, we all get mad. We all get mad. And sometimes we will go on Facebook, we will go on Instagram, we will go on Twitter, or not me, but people will go on all these different social media sites and they will just rant off. Okay, people do it on YouTube too. They just rant. And then with that rant, it's kind of like, okay, am I going to regret this rant later? Yeah, most likely. How many times have you gotten online and ranted and regretted it? And I think Katie Joy does too. I really do. I think she gets online. I think she rants. I think she goes on her little explosive tirades, my opinion, my words only. I think she goes on there I think that starts happening. And when it does, I don't think at the moment she's thinking. I think she's just doing it. 100%. I think she's just doing it. This is my baby again. He's going to look at you. He's going to say hi. This is my baby Tequila. And I include horse videos and me being out with my horses because I do this with my everyday life. Horses are my everyday life. My kids are my everyday life. That's why I do it with my horses. So hopefully y'all enjoy seeing them just a little bit. And, you don't get to touch them. You don't get to hug on them like I do. You don't get to rub them. But hopefully you get a little bit of joy out of it. All right, let's sidetracked once again because that's what Janet does best, is sidetrack. All right. So when we're talking about this, and y'all don't click away because I get sidetracked or because I start talking about my horses or anything like that, because you never know what I'm going to say next. Heck, half the time I don't even know what I'm going to say next because I say these just off the top of my head, just spur of the moment. There's no filter between my head and my mouth sometimes, so you never know exactly what I'm going to say. So always when you're watching a video of mine, always just stick with me because you never ever know what's going to come out of my mouth. I always say with allegedly or my opinion, or sometimes I'll say with respect too. But Todd Chrisley, he's kind of a big person. It's kind of like whenever you are going after Toddy Westbrook. Should you be going after them? No. Do I think that Katie Joy was thinking, if it is 100% true that, Todd said that he was going to come after her one time before. I don't know that that's true. But and he didn't, then that gave her the confidence to continue doing what she wanted to do and say what she wanted to say. So she continued to do what she wanted to do. She continued to put what she wanted to put. And so if you send Katie 1 cease and desist, it doesn't work. 2 doesn't work. 3 doesn't work. 4 doesn't work, because think about it with the Toddy lawsuit. It didn't work whatsoever at all. So it's like, how many do you actually have to send? No. Okay, my opinion only. You can send 1 cease and desist, and then it's more like lawsuit time, if that's what you're going to do. That's my opinion only, 100%. Now, nobody send me anything, because I always say this is my opinion, and I always say I'm just having fun on YouTube. That's it. I'm just, out here just kind of doing my thing, and, But I think that's the way it works with Katie Joy. I don't think she gets scared easily. And, honestly, and this is me being just 100% honest, whenever it comes to not being scared by something like that easily, I think it's a good thing in a way. It really is. When you're not scared to say what you feel, when you're not scared to say what you think, it's a good thing. It's a good feeling to have. I think it's a good personality trait. I think it's a good trait all around to have. But I also think that whenever you're like that, you still have to say, allegedly, you still have to say, in my opinion, you still have to say, possibly, you still have to use keywords. You can't just say what you want to say. But is it a good trait to have? Yes, in my opinion, it really is. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times I just say what I want to say, and then I hope it comes across as, correctly whenever I'm talking on here on YouTube to people. I hope it comes across correctly. Look, I got another baby here. She's like, okay, it's my turn. Oh, this is a lot of horses, and there's a lot of them that want attention, and there's one me. There's only one me. But hey, that's the point of this, is me having fun and me doing what I do. All right, back to what I was saying. When you're talking about something that you're not afraid to talk about, like she's not afraid to talk about the Chrisleys, she's not afraid to talk about, the Duggars, she's not afraid to talk about Teen Mom, she's not afraid to talk about, SL, she's not afraid to talk about so much. And sometimes I admire that, because it's kind of like, I get on here and I get afraid to talk about things. I really do. I get afraid to talk about certain things, and I have to watch what I say, and I have to watch how I say it so that I don't get myself in trouble, because I don't want to end up in trouble. Now, I keep myself off of, all other social media so that I make sure that if I want to rant, I'll turn on my video camera, I'll rant, and then I'll delete the video, to be 100% honest with you, because that's going to be the best thing for me to do, because y'all don't want to hear my rants. Yeah, y'all really don't want. These are just my opinions, and I'm going to say this again, guys. If y'all don't like the horse content, Katie Joy can sometimes be boring to certain people. And so I include my horses. I include pictures of them. I include videos of them. I include, me doing things with them. I include me with them. See, he loves the camera now. I include all this because I don't want y'all to get bored, and I want y'all to see that, Katie Joy doesn't have to be boring. Katie Joy the things with her doesn't have to always be edited in. You can do other things whenever you're talking about Katie Joy, and you can approach it in different ways if you want to approach it in different ways. See, he's so loving, and heck, my opinion, maybe Katie Joy needs something like a horse. I know she's got a lot going on whenever it comes to her kids. I know she does. But, maybe she needs something loving. They can be quite mean sometimes. They can. But maybe she needs something quite loving, like a good old horse here. Would you leave my camera alone? We're going to say this a lot. So, guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick and wanted to film this wild video and say what I wanted to say and get my opinion across, and just see if y'all feel that same. Sorry guys, my camera overheated. Texas heat, it happens. But I just wanted to get on here and see if y'all felt the same way, if y'all were surprised that it was actually Chrisley that was actually suing her, or if this was just something that y'all saw, y'all predicted. That's the reason why I wanted to come on here, because I personally, I did not think, this is my red roan. This is Holly. I personally did not think that it was going to be a Chrisley. I thought it was going to be a Duggar. My opinion only. So before my camera overheats again, because it is very hot out here, and like I showed y'all, I got a lot of horses to do. So, yeah, it gets hot in Texas. But y'all make sure y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and make sure that you smile today or you make somebody else smile. Now, if y'all like me covering this Katie Joy stuff, y'all leave me a comment down below, and I will continue to work with my horses, and I will continue to cover it, because what I do, if you don't already know and y'all are not already subscribed, go down and do so for me. What I like to do is I like to listen to things as I work with my horses, and I put my headphones on and I jam out is what I do, and I just have fun while I'm working with my horses, and I listen to different things that are going on YouTube. So if this is something that y'all enjoyed watching and y'all didn't mind me playing with my horses and getting a little sidetracked occasionally, because that's what I do, go down there and hit the subscribe button for me. Go down there and hit the like button, but majorly, most of all, go down there and put it in the comments that you like seeing stuff like this, that you don't mind me uploading my videos about Katie Joy, my opinions, but also working with my horses at the same time, because that's what I enjoy doing. That's what I love doing, but not everybody does. Not everybody's gonna like it. So y'all, that's my opinion for the day. It's Todd Chrisley, supposedly, allegedly, it's Todd Chrisley, and it is, she's rocking back and forth. She likes this so much, she just rocks back and forth. But anyways, that it was Todd Chrisley and not the Duggars, if that surprised y'all, leave it down in the comments below. Heck, leave me any comment you want. I don't care. I like to get in my comments section, and I like to reply to people. I really do. It brightens my day. Even, I can't say even more than my horses, because my horses and my kids brighten my day the most. But alrighty guys, y'all make sure y'all have a good one. Bye.